Hey, this is me right here in the middle in red, and this happened just a couple of weeks ago in May of 2021. Now, let me show you what some of my passive income checks look like, whether I'm working at a hospital, whether I'm studying or I'm traveling. This is what I typically get every single month for the last 3 to 4 years. And if you look through my channel, you can see it's a lot more than that. But here, take a look right here, June 1st. This was for production in May, $4,708 passively. No email list, no website, no paid traffic, nothing. 100% passive. Another account, if you take a look right down here as well, audible.com, June 1st, this was for May, $5,876, all passive, no website, no email list, no traffic, deposited to my account, and this has been happening for many years. Now, let me ask you this. How would you like to learn how to get checks like this, direct deposits like this into your bank account without having to learn how to create a website, how to build a huge email list using the #1 company in our country, Amazon? All right, stick around. I'm going to show you in this video how to do that. Hey guys, Alex here. Welcome back to the channel. If you don't know who I am, once again, my name is Alex. I love to do online business, but I'm also a registered nurse, and I'm also working on my doctorate degree at the moment, and I graduate at the end of this year. So what I showed you earlier on is just passive income streams that I've been able to create the last four years as I traveled the country as an RN. For those who don't know me, I wanted to be able to build my passive income streams to the point where I didn't have to work. And last year in 2020, during COVID, I actually took the entire year off. This year in 2021, these last 3 months, these last 90 days, I went back to work and I took this job assignment, and that's the picture that you saw with all the other nurses in the background. I took this job up in Indiana, and I've only worked this year for 90 days, and now I'm off again for the entire year. So what I want to show you today is that it is possible for you to create what some people call today a side hustle, but the fact is this: in this time in our life, there has never been the greatest opportunity that we have in front of us. And that's the fact that you're able to sell to the entire planet right from your home, right from your laptop. You could create a business, you could interact with people. I know it sounds kind of corny, but that is the truth. I mean, I've been able to establish not only the business that I'm going to show you today, but I've been able to do other things because I've adopted this mindset that I'm going to equip myself to be able to work out of a laptop in case anything ever happens. So I did show you some of my passive income in my bank statement. Let me just, build credibility with you right away and just confirm that what I'm saying to you is true, because most of you probably don't know who I am. So if you look on the screen here, this is Nomad Health. This is a travel agency. This is where I just took my last job from. So if you look on here, these are the jobs that are posted. This is my company, so if I wanted to go ahead and work, let's say here in Minnesota, they're 5 days a week, 8 hours a day, they're paying $23.20. This job is paying $3,000 a week up in California. And here, look, in Florida, Walton Beach, Florida, $3,120 for the week, each week, and this is a 13-week contract. So this is what I've been doing for the last 4 years, just traveling the country working, and this is what I just did these last 90 days. But the most important thing is that while I went on this 13-week assignment that I took this year, I made just as much money as you're watching here on the screen that I make, as if I were working. And that's what I want to show you guys, that anybody could do this if you put the time, if you put the effort, if you invest in yourself, if you invest in your business. Obviously, this doesn't happen out of thin air. This is not a trick. This is not a scam. You have to invest in your business. You have to put time into it like I have, and then wonderful things will happen. So let me show you first. All right, so what we're looking at here, if you look at the top of the screen, you'll see Audible and Amazon Company. I've been able to dominate Audible sales for 4+ years now, and the income that you saw, the passive income that you saw in some of my bank statements are from audible.com, like you're seeing up on the screen. And I'm also a member of this program. I have 3 credits. And what I want you to notice on here first is that I'm just a customer at this point, right? Here's my name, Alexander. I'm a premium member. And if I'm looking for books, you're gonna see that there's really no ads. I don't know what this daily deal $2.95 is, but that's for Audible, not for any particular ads here for any specific book. So you're not gonna see any ads. So why am I saying this? Because the sales that I have on Audible are not based on ads that I'm running on audible.com or anywhere. This is truly a passive income format for me. So let me show you how I do this and how anybody could do this if they just apply some of these basic principles. I'm going to use an example here that I always use. I'm going to put keto. And as soon as I type in keto, the second most searched for term keto is keto diet for beginners. And if I click on that, now I'm looking just like if I was a customer on here, because I am a customer. It shows me that there's over 500 results for this long term keyword, keto diet for beginners, up here. So obviously I got into this game many years ago, but my books are still, I have keto diet books in here, and my books are still dominating in the top 2 rows here. I have books on this list right here, and Audible books for cookbooks sell just like fiction books, just like non-fiction books. It's amazing, and that's why I'm able to make so much money from audiobooks. Now, this is what I teach most people, and most people make it more difficult than it has to be. I just showed you how to find what people are looking for. I'm going to do it one more time so you see it's not difficult. I'm going to type in the word keto, and audible.com is going to show me which are the most popular sought after keywords. And the first one is keto, the second one is keto for beginners, keto diet for beginners. The third one is keto diet and intermittent fasting. So let's go to the third term. And now there's 220 results, but you could see these keywords are titled for the books are titled after these keywords. Keto diet, intermittent fasting for women. Keto diet, intermittent fasting for beginners. You can have a book written for these specific long-term keywords, and you will probably rank somewhere in these pages. It's all going to depend on your cover design, but you already know what people are searching for. That's one part of it, and that's one major part of it. The second major part is being able to design a cover that people are going to like, because people buy books based on the cover. And as you can see, you have all different types of covers here, and it's going to depend how well you compete in creating your cover that people are going to click on. So let me show you another example here. If I go to Google and I type in keto space, let's go back here, keto diet, keto recipes, keto snacks, these are all search terms that people are looking for. Let's go to YouTube. Let's type in keto. Look, keto diet for beginners. So guys, there's multiple ways for you to confirm that this long-term keyword is being searched for on YouTube, on Google, on audible.com. If we go to Amazon for books, it's going to be the same thing. I mean, there's no secret to this. Let me go over to the Kindle section, and I'm going to start typing in keto. And there you go again. The first one is keto, then keto cookbook, then keto diet for beginners, keto diet for women over 50. I mean, this is where you start. You start off with books that people are already looking for, and the company, one of the largest companies in our country, is telling you what the customers are searching for. Now, the results that I've been able to attain, and if you look on my channel, you're going to see that I've been able to have profitable months of $20,000 and $30,000 just on audio book form, has been from this very basic principle that I'm teaching you now. If you were going to try to create and monetize a channel on YouTube, you would have to employ these same strategies. You would go to YouTube and you would search to see what people are searching for on YouTube, because these platforms are search engines. So the success that I've had has been based on having books written on stuff that people are looking for. Now, let me show you next on where you can have a book written for and a cover design and how much it costs. Let's go and check that out. Okay guys, so we're here on my website. I have a website called ipublishghostwriters.com because I've dedicated these last 4 years and I've built that business based on ghostwriters. So what is a ghostwriter? For some of you who don't know, a ghostwriter is someone who will write a book for you, and you will own the rights to those books, and you could give that book whatever pen name you want. It could be your name or it could be a made-up name, and now you own the rights to this book. The ghostwriter has given all of the rights in contract form over to you. You pay him a fee and you own the rights to the book. So this is what I've done. I've been able to hire many writers to write specific books, just like the example I just gave you. Keto Diet for Beginners. I have many books on keto diet for beginners, just like I have on many other nonfiction topics. I've hired ghostwriters to do this for me. I've created ebooks, print books, audiobooks. Let me just show you my YouTube channel, and you could go on there and see the proof, see all the details. So this is my YouTube channel. If you type in I Publish Ghostwriters, you will see on here, and I give tons of proof. I'm not going to show in this video, but if you just go through my channel, you'll see, look, I have audiobooks that have made for me $32,000, $70,000, $50,000, $60,000. It's just, and this is profit. This is not, just sales. This is just pure profit. Just go through the channel and you'll see what I'm talking about. What I'd like to talk to you about now is my website. So if you come onto my website, and you'll want to know how much it costs to have a book written for you. So I'm going to show you that today. So you see, it's not that difficult. It's not this, this large hurdle that you have to overcome. I've made this stuff very simple for my students. And now if you find me on YouTube, it's going to be simple for you too. So if you go to my website, go to book services. I'm just going to show you how simple this is. You go to services available, and you will see on here shop for services available now, and we offer full services. So I just want to give you an idea. For a 15,000 word book, right? A 15,000 word book, it'll cost you $300. You still would need to have a cover design. We offer that here. Maybe a cover will cost maybe $30 to $50 on my website. You would get the book formatted for EPUB, for print, PDF for print. And then the last step that you would need is to have, once the book is published onto Amazon, you would have that book produced for audio, and you would go to ACX and hire somebody there. It's very, very simple. Just to give you an example, a $300 book, which is a 15,000 word book, to have that book produced by a producer on ACX, which is the platform for audiobooks, and for you to retain the rights for yourself forever, that might cost you about $70 or $80. And you see the kind of profits I've gained from these type of books. If not, go to my channel. I show you on there full proof. So go ahead and take a look. I don't want to overdo it on this channel, but I just launched these book services for my students, and I think for those of you who are looking to make money online, this is a very good way, an easy way, where you don't have to create a website. You don't have to pay for traffic on Facebook, do all of these things that you literally have to become a master of all of these things to do well online. You could just upload a book to Amazon, which is one of the largest or the largest retailer in our country, and the traffic is already there, the website is already there, the customer service is already there. All you have to do is produce a book that people are looking for. You have to produce a cover that people are going to want to click on, and that's under your control, that's under your creative nature. But it's certainly doable, it's certainly easy, and if you go through my channel, you're going to see that this is not the only thing that I do. I'm a full-time student. I've worked full-time, I've gone to school full-time, and I've been able to do this in between that. So heads up to you, this is a resource here, YouTube is a resource for you, and you can certainly learn a lot on the channel. If you have any questions, go ahead and reach out to me. I'll be more than happy to help you.